no doubt that many Imolites anticipated the potential return of Honorable Emeka Ihedioha as the Executive Governor of Imo State on January 11, 2021. It can be recalled that the said date was scheduled by the Supreme Court of Nigeria to hear a suit brought before it by Chief Philip UMEADI, SAN, asking the court to enforce its judgment on APC primaries for the 2019 Imo State governorship election. However, January 11, 2021 came and gone with no report on what happened or what has happened to the suit, which many are arguably waiting to see its outcome. It can be recalled that many Nigerians have argued that the case offers the Supreme Court a rare opportunity to redeem its image following its previous judgment on January 14, 2020 that brought in Senator Hope UZODINMA as the executive governor of Imo State, or allow only one man to reduce the whole Supreme Court of Nigeria to a laughingstock. While some are of the opinion that the suit is effort in futility based on the ground that the Supreme Court has already decided on the Imo State governorship election. No matter the school of thought one may belong to in this regard, it is however important that we understand the bone of contention in Chief Philip UMEADI's suit, which is demanding that the Supreme Court enforce its judgments on APC's primaries for the 2019 Imo State governorship election. It should be noted that UMEADI SAN is not in any way challenging the January 14, 2020 judgment, which brought in Senator Hope UZODINMA, but to demand that the Apex Court enforce her own judgments. It is no doubt that judgment is nothing if not enforced. The judgment which brought in Senator Hope UZODINMA as the governor of Imo State was immediately enforced, which is why he's occupying that position today. So was the judgment that disqualified David Leon, his deputy and APC from Bayelsa State election enforced? This is why we have Senator Doyediri as the state governor today. As such, enforcement of Supreme Court judgments are not new to the country and can be argued to be where the power of the Apex Court is exercised. Therefore, UMEADI's suit demanding the enforcement of the judgment on APC primaries for the 2019 Imo State governorship election may not be effort in futility as many have argued. It can be recalled that the Supreme Court in December 2020 has ruled that Ç0URong, a son-in-law to former governor of Imo State, Senator Ç0URong, is the duly nominated candidate of the APC for the March 2019 Imo State governorship election, leaving Senator Hope UZODINMA as no candidate for the election. However, Ç0URong was also nominated by the Action Alliance. This, by its implications as dual nomination, disqualifies him and both political parties, APC and AA, from taking part in that election. With this judgment already passed by the Supreme Court, one may begin to wonder why the judgment was not enforced like other judgments. Therefore, the Chief Philip UMEADI SAN suit should not be mistaken as one challenging the Supreme Court judgment, but for the Apex Court to enforce her own judgment. Many Nigerians are anxiously waited to see if any reason the Apex Court will fail to enforce our own judgments, and if so, what the reasons could be. But with January 11, 2021 now in the past, with no one saying anything about the outcome of the court hearing, we may begin to wonder about what could have happened to the suit. January 11, nothing happened. So what could be wrong that nobody is hearing anything? Or does it mean there was no sitting that day? Well, someone is asking, anytime a decision is against the truth, then there is a clear bribery and corruption behind the decision. Philip UMEADI has taken bribe from Hope UZODINMA and APC. If not, what happened to the enforcement suit filed at the Supreme Court? Honestly, the judiciary under Tanko and APC is rubbish and has no atom of integrity at all. UMEADI should come out and tell the world what happened or he goes down in shame. You are right, and I support your observation and demand here. UMEADI has taken bribe from UZODINMA and co. The matter is dead. Really? That's why we are not hearing anything. The one man has come out before UMEADI, and at the end of the day asking the same questions. All of a sudden, the day they were supposed to go for that course, he didn't show up, or say maybe I don't even know whether he just withdrew and that he was not interested again, and he was being fined for wasting the court's time. What is UMEADI coming to do differently? Is he going to be the Imolite Messiah? He is ever so cocky. I don't believe in hope either. The young man Ogumba Ç0URong should have been given the opportunity to rule. He is fresh. I am not an Imolite anyway. Really? Okay, to continue looting like his father-in-law, you want him to, you would have preferred him so that he will continue looting like his father-in-law. That's what someone is asking this person who says he prefers Ç0URong. Nigerians are very funny people, honestly. Someone says you are biased for saying that. But the question people are now asking, why is it that nobody heard anything about that UMEADI stuff? Hey, this country, the more you look, the less you see. Nwosu was disqualified for being a candidate of APC before leaving the party and became AA candidate, leaving APC to feed another candidate. Thus, UZODINMA emerged. Please tell them when the first runner in primaries is disqualified, the second runner contestant take its position. Why is the elites distracting our judiciary? Did they have 2 primary elections? Okay, you guys should stop raising this honorable and humble man's hope. As we know, the powers that be will not consent to giving him his mandate through the Imolite, though the Imolite want and need him like they need God. Okay, they need Emeka Ihedioha like they need God. It's going to be a very, very tough one. Very, very tough one, just like somebody said, and which everybody knows. But now that the man that put up this argument again, we couldn't even hear from him again. The day of the judgment, nothing really happened. So people are now questioning that what could have gone wrong. The forces of evil may continually fight, but it will never stop the righteous from reigning. Comments on issues for public consumption should be devoid of foul language. There's a clear distinction between enforcement and reversion. To enforce is to rely on the principle of what the law or rules stands for over a particular subject matter. To reverse on the matter hand is to take an inevitable decision over an issue that has been previously advocated with a view of righting the wrong. A lot of lawyers here. So guys, the question now is that why didn't we hear anything again since that on the 11th? That is the questions a lot of people are really asking. What do you think? Leave your comments below and let's know your thoughts on this.